And Grigic, almost a free kick to Wren. He copped one around the neck. Ingerson is there. Oh, here they come again as they race into goal. Is that Johnson? Johnson has kicked a ripper.
Beveridge running with the flight of the ball. He's got support from Osborne, who loves these. Inside 50. Doesn't go at goal. Gets it to Johnson, who fumbles. He could still kick one, though. 10 metres out, and he's put it through. Johnson gets the goal. He'll be going.
My understanding of the rule, send all your letters to Peter McKenna. Johnson. Now, with the breeze behind him, he could kick this.
Oh, yeah, he'll kick this goal, this boy. Brad Johnson's done very well since he slotted into the senior side.
The 20 cents, I know Terry is on the table. Gee, very confident, Terry.
Yes, with this boy, particularly so.
Elliot Grigic, interestingly, the Footscray doctor is out there on the ground at the moment, talking to Grigic, who's staying on. I'm not quite sure what that's about. Johnson from 40 metres out, kicks the goal. Terry Wheeler's 20 cents richer, and Footscray 6 points further in front, 10-10, the 9-2.
So it was a great double win, that one. But Brad Johnson, he's playing now his 5th consecutive game since coming into the side, and each week he gets a lot better. He picked up 16 possessions last week up on the Gabba and did very well. He's struggled along today, but he's put himself in the right positions at the right times, and sound technique enable him to slot that goal through for his first one this afternoon.
So Barry Stanfield versus John Barnes. Stanfield won that one, taken by Liam Pickering to the half-forward line, but a mark taken by Matthew Croft. Off he goes. He's chipping it wide, and he's found his man in Stanfield, who's having a pretty good quarter. Footscray to win this game. Players like Stanfield really have to do well. Here's Atkins, who played a good second term, brings it towards half-forward. The race is on. Chris Grant gets a cruel bounce. He's still got it. Tries to get in a hand pass. Here's Big Grigic. He's working hard. Kellett, well played. Right to Kellett. Goal to the pack. Johnson. Goal to the Bulldogs. One goal kicked so far by Brad Johnson, the young player, in his first final series. 79-65.
And another product of the VSFL under-18 competition. Brad Johnson, who grew up in the Western District, the western suburbs area of Melbourne, barracked for Footscray, and now representing them on the MCG in September.
Owner of the 41 Guernsey, Robbo. Throw in on the outer side. Wallace, short Wallace forces it forward. This is Richard Osborne. A thumping kick to the goal front. Grant at the back, couldn't take the mark. Neats, no, it's Norwich now for the Demons. A little right foot kick along the boundary line. Kellett, can he keep it in? Yes. Stanfield breaks the tackle. Good positive football for Footscray. His kick will be marked in the square by Brad Johnson. Now, what sort of an angle is he going to be put on? Not too bad.
Won't be severe. A clever play over on the wing there by Nigel Kellett, just tapping that ball. It looked like it was going out of bounds to Stanfield.
And Stanfield was quite determined, wasn't he? Johnson kicks the goal. So Footscray, with consecutive goals, their 3rd and 4th, and they trail 4-7 to 8-5, so still a ball game here at the MCG.
Yes, it's not out of the question by any means at the moment, as we see Stanfield burst through. It could have gone to either Croft or Johnson. 25 hit-outs to Melbourne, 7 to Footscray.
Boundary throw in left half forward for the Bulldogs. Steins gets it out, not far enough. This is Wallace. Cameron now.
Critical fumble, Robbo.
Steins gets it clear, not far enough. This is Scotty West doing a terrific job for the Bulldogs. Stanfield, this time the handball for Kellett. He can't outrun Sean White. Croft gets it. Stanfield, kick it quick. He's down. Matthew Phoebe, but this is Osborne. Osborne for Footscray. He's hook kick to the front of the square. Oh, West up high. Goal kick by Johnson. Bullies alive. Second goal kick by Brad Johnson. And that's what I was talking about with Chris Grant off the ground. No Ilya Grigic, no Scotty Wine, and the Bullies fire up and get their 6th goal. They trail by just 11 points.
Oh, this is fantastic. Unfortunately, they've lost their trump card on the forward line. Osborne now will be doing their full forward leading. But the Bullies 11 points and with plenty of spirit.
Quiet in the first term, but his second and third quarters have been okay. He's kicked to half forward. Grant strong at Stevens. Unfairly, according to the central umpire, and Stevens will take the free kick for North Melbourne. Kicks them up near the 50-metre line. Getting back is Smith, and he marks in front of McKernan. Now maybe Carey going back, Ross, has taken a little bit away from Melbourne's half
Has a
forward
little,
line.
yes, no question, but they had to try and counter Grant somehow.
50-metre penalty there, obviously for not allowing Rowan Smith to break away, holding his jumper. So Smith, short pass is all right. Diving mark taken by Grant. Carey minding the mark. Well, not often you'd see that. Grant goes into the pocket. The kick directed at Osborne. Away goes Johnson. Straightens up. Kick. Rebounds. He has another go. And he's docked it. Brad Johnson gets his first goal. And I don't think anyone at the Western Oval expected this to happen at half-time. This third quarter onslaught by Footscray. They've kicked 4 goals and they trail North Melbourne now by just 7 points.
Yes, and his third term, Johnson that is, has just been outstanding. Great smother here, was it Ross Smith? Just getting in front there, but then the recovery was fantastic and the snap at goal from there.
Left half forward for Footscray. Grigic doing the ruck work. The Kepler picks it up and goes with a high kick. Wine's got to stand his ground as the galloping hordes charge him. West gives it away to Stanfield. Stanfield, a short little chip up towards Beveridge. Couldn't quite take it on the half volley. Now he's in trouble. So too is Kepler. Close to the boundary line is Cameron. Does well to Liberatore onto the left foot. Pops it up towards left half forward and Grant takes the mark. Chris Grant hasn't had a profound effect as yet on the evening. Dunkley up a little before acceptances. Sydney again, however, have the numbers to get out of trouble here. Creswell sweeps it wide into the pocket towards Lewis. He's got Dunkley further afield. Finds that player now who goes off towards Scotty Doreen. Now Sydney away, the Pope's in the middle. McRae it is, but he couldn't take it cleanly. Just tried to pop it forward. Quill intercepts. Now a chance for Kellett and Footscray. 65 metres out, he stabs it in towards the pocket. That's a beautiful pass, and Brad Johnson takes the mark. Tight angle for Johnson.
Yeah, great skills there from Kellett. Much better kick, very wide, but Johnson really made some good ground for that.
35 plays 44, so an important kick for the Dogs. Just a couple of minutes remaining.
Oh.
That is a sensational kick for goal.
Yes, amazing. The Footscray side have actually dominated probably the last 15 minutes of play. They've kicked a few points, but very ordinary handball there in the middle made Dean McRae to try and unload it, and it was just a great build-up and set-up, and that's what happens. Great turnover in footy these days, and if the skill's good, they can certainly hurt you on the way back.
Tudor from left half forward, turns in a wide arc, kicks towards, well, it would have been Ablett territory. Liberatore mops up, chops it off well, and the Doggies are out of danger again. The kick comes towards centre wing now. This is Pickering. Good smother. That was by Johnson. Kellett. Johnson gets it back again at left half forward. Kellett says go, and he does. He advances inside 50, draws a man, kicks, and he's put it through for a goal. Well, it did lift Footscray as Coventry comes back on. It's 8-11 to 4-4.
And all of a sudden this game takes a different turn, because with Gary Ablett off, Footscray is certainly a chance. They've come back with a goal to Brad Johnson. Good battle on the wing between him and Grant.
Well, you're a physiotherapist. I've had hamstrings. There is no way known you can come back and miss 1 week. The old great coach Norm Smith used to say many years ago, you must miss at least 2 matches.
So the bounce or big thump was from Jeff White. Here's Scott Chisholm cleverly over the back. Oh, Hunter's dragged down by McManus, knocked away by Chisholm again. Brown is there, strong tackle on Martin. Here's Chisholm again knocking it on. Griffin knocks it back. Hunter onto the left foot, the race is on. Parker is racing after it, so is Durkay. Durkay will get there first, cleverly done. It was meant for Parker. Wirra chipped in, around the boundary line he goes. Here's Brad Wirra again, that's fantastic play. Jose Ramiro drives it to the half-forward line. O'Reilly in front, almost interfered with, sock it off the ground. Here's a chance for Brad Johnson, brilliant speed, races at the goal, scores a level, great play Brad Johnson. 11-7, 73 apiece.
And what a fantastic goal from Brad Johnson. He's a fresh-faced, smiling kid. He loved Footscray. He was drafted by Footscray. And obviously he's been down a little bit of form, bad luck there for O'Reilly, but a smart kick off the ground. Saw Johnson, and pretty good pace when you can sprint away from Gavin Mitchell, and races into the open goal to level the scores. We've got a great game in our hands.